right, what's going on, guys? So this is a little different than what my channel's been doing recently. I've been experimenting with my channel. I'm looking to expand it, and today we're gonna be playing Cairn or Cairn. Not entirely sure how to say this, and it seems like a lot of people have trouble figuring out the correct pronunciation for this. The reason I'm playing this is because honestly it's a fun game. This game is fun, relaxing, and stressful at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Have you guys ever rock climbed? It's pretty good, man. I won't say that, you know, it's exactly realistic, but it's pretty damn close. All right, you know, obviously they didn't go for a realistic look with the art here, but it still looks nice, amazing, great game on the PS5 and on Steam if you haven't got it yet. It cost me like $30 on PS5. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to be diving into this. I do have a permadeath run that has been already scheduled to release on my channel, and you'll see that. But when I stream this live, I'll be doing just the normal game mode, just because I want to see what the top of the mountain is. I want to see what I'm going to encounter, and if I do a blind permadeath run through the whole thing, well, you know, I'm not going to make it too far. Anyways, so shortly after this, we will be jumping back into the Neo 3 demo. That game is amazing as well, but you'll have this gameplay for about 2 hours, could be a little more depending on what's happening, but that's the plan for today. We're gonna go Cairn or Cairn for an hour or two, then we're gonna go ahead and switch to Neo. Neo is gonna be not sure how long that's going to be. So if you want to just come back for Neo, that's going to be at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you want to hang out and just watch this Cairn gameplay, you're in the right place. Just sit back, relax, and let's get into this. All right, cool. So we're going to start a new ascent. We're just going to do the Alpinist, all right? Would you like to play with tutorials? Yeah, let's leave some on. I mean, like I could just run through the tutorial if anything.
All I ever wanted was to touch eternity for an instant. To reach one of those rare moments of bliss where everything seems in its place and you feel you're part of a whole. Do you know what I mean?
Nope. Okay.
Hey, Climbot. Go ahead, answer.
Hey, Arthur, it's Chris. Do you ever pick up the phone?
Hi,
Never.
Chris. Sorry. Look, I've not really got a whole lot of time to chat right now.
Absolutely. Just touching base to say we're good to go here. And I gotta tell you, we're all fired up. Rooting for you to become the first human to set foot on the summit of Kami.
Yeah, sure. Okay, gotta go. Just call me back. Come on, Climbot. I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, easy enough. All right, the mountain is calling, but veteran climbers need to warm up. Reach the highest holds on wall 1 and 3 to learn the basics. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. Hold circle to jump back down. All right, cool. Easy enough. We finished wall 1. Let's go do wall 2 now. All right. Now, like I said, I've already done a permadeath run. So that'll be coming out on the channel later. So we're just going to speed through this tutorial just because you guys probably haven't seen the tutorial, or you might be interested in what, you know, what I'll be doing, and it might look a little confusing because the limbs get a little crazy. What am I doing here? It's telling me to cancel the last action. Okay, but that's just part of the tutorial. Sometimes you could get a little crab walking thing going here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this rock here. Here, grab that little thing. Yeah, see. All right, now we jump back down. Damn. All right, now we got wall number 3. Is over here. You can see there's little ledges on the wall here that you can kind of creep your foot in. I don't know how effective they are though, right? So as you can tell, obviously look, this leg right now is kind of a problem. So go ahead and get our right arm up here and pull ourselves up, right? There we go. All right. Have to grip ourselves here, pull ourselves over here. Use my other leg. A stretch with one high foothold. Hold L or left stick upward to make I have a stretch and reach for more distance. Yep. Go ahead and do that. Does it fit here? Come on, grab the right arm. No, no.
Oh, yes.
And then I gotta turn the camera. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can reach it? Come on. Really? Hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, now we're gonna place a baton. Damn. Fell down, holding R2 and left jump. Yeah. All right, let's recall the climb bot. Now there's some other walls I could climb here. I'm not gonna go ahead and do it right now. Just for the sake of time and progression, we're gonna go ahead and climb up this wall, and we're pretty much gonna go ahead and get the game started from, you know, once I climb up this wall. So let's look here. This is like the I think Climbot. This is Climbot maybe, right? So looks like I want to start in the middle, slide to the right, climb up. Okay, so we're gonna start here. And that's one of the beauties about this game. You can kind of just start anywhere. Oh, that arm's shaking. Don't want that. Grab onto the crack here. Let's go ahead and bring our legs together, yeah? Okay. So I guess the story is something like there's this person is like a world-renowned climber, and they pretty much are practicing for like the biggest climb of their life, but they want to do it for themselves. They don't want to do it for like publicity. However, people want to document their experience, right? So they like, you know, want her to like take pictures and all that. And it wants me to place a baton here, so let's go ahead and place one. Oh, twisted. What does that mean? But beware, you have a limited supply. I don't feel comfortable with that baton there, but am I actually grabbing something there? That's crazy. Doesn't look like I have anything except like realistically, what the hell is she grabbing onto? Oh, damn. All right. Good news is with this thing, I could ascend the rope. Kind of start where I left off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I had run out of things to grab on that side, so I think we're in a better spot here, honestly. My fingertip strength. What's crazy is on the permadeath run, I'm a lot more like methodical, you know? So you guys will be able to see that. Alright. I made it a lot harder than it needed to be. But it's okay. Get all the pistons, brother.
Cool, thanks.
All right. This is a bivouac site. Raspberries. Okay, we picked up some raspberries. Open backpack, hold down. This is all stuff that we can add to our plan. Let's look at the barometer. Let's open this up. Oh, I can't, damn it. Okay. Now, if I sprint, you can see my health looks like it goes down. Alright, let's answer the call here.
Again? Who's it now? Chris? Naomi? Don't pick up. I'll take care of it later.
There's awareness about pollution, links to mountaineering. A pika related to hares or rabbits. Used before or during the climb, it provides multiplied grip strength for a couple meters of ascent. The climb bot, even in its older version, features a compost which generates a stock of chalk reaching the summit. Okay. Alright, but I don't think we need that right now, do we? Dandelions. The hiking trail is closed due to rock slides. Alright. But we could possibly climb. Does this look climbable here? This looks climbable. This looks very climbable. Let's look. Yeah, this... we climb here on the left side. It's the short end. There's a lot of rocks here with some ledges. I think we do this. I think we do this well, too. All right. Come on, baby. See, I like doing the manual limb movements. I feel like I have more control of like where I want to place my feet. Like obviously I want to put it in this crack right here. Now if I can get this foot up, and because it's tilted, it's gonna work here, right? And get this other hand up here and kind of just leverage myself up until this crack. Okay, good, good. All right, let's get that right arm up. Now, if you ever rock climb before, you know that you want to be using your legs to rest also. Damn, her legs started doing something crazy. Let's go ahead and reset here. Okay. Oh, I slipped too. Woo. Okay. Ooh, I've been in this position before at the rock climbing gym, I'll tell you. It's not fun. Oh, come on. See that arm shaking? That's how you waste stamina. Okay, we're almost at the top here. Looks like I just need to get this left foot over a little bit. Bring my right foot just a little higher here.
Great.
And I should be able to reach. Maybe I'll just grab this crack. This left foot needs to move. I need it for leverage. Right foot. Bam. Okay, okay. What in the world? What are you grabbing? Ma'am, what are you grabbing? Are you grabbing something? Okay. Let me bring this leg up. See? Whew, my guy was getting tired, I think. But this is why I like the manual movement over the automatic movement, is because like you can control what limb to move. All right, so we traverse to the small side of the mountain here. Okay, not bad. Remember, this is also a survival game, so you have to make sure that you're surviving, right? You need food, you need water.
Just passing through.
What's this? Gentian. Okay. Now, I want to remind everyone, if you're here, there is a permadeath run that I'll be releasing on my YouTube. Right now, I'm just playing the default game mode, just so I could learn pretty much what's up ahead. Because, you know, if I try to continue going blind through the whole thing, then I'm probably not going to survive very long, am I? Yeah. Just saying. All right. So I think I want to trek this. Looks like our best option would be over here. So let's go ahead and we're right where the climb bot is. Let's go ahead and engage here. I want to establish a good foothold right here. Grab onto this crack. Crack. Move my feet up little by little. Now, the reason that she's barefoot is so she could fit her toes into these little cracks. So don't think it's not realistic just because she's sticking her toes into the cracks. Okay? They really do shit like this. All right, so you see how the rock is kind of sticking out right here? That's going to really put me in a bad spot. What I want to do is see if I could get my hand here. Bring this other arm over. Maybe grab onto this rock here. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. We're in a good spot. Let's go ahead. Okay, we're running low on water. Oh, well, at least not low, but we're taking a hit on water here. Wow. Okay, what do I do here? Well, we're gonna try something here. See, she's not really grabbing anything there, and that's the problem right now. So she could easily lose her grip here. This makes me think of when I was young and I used to okay. Oh, and I used to climb the wall. Okay, cool. All right, we got there fast. In the house, you know, like like if you had a hallway or something. I'm gonna grab to this crack. Okay. All right. It's happening. It's happening. It is happening.
Right on.
Come on. Perfect. Yo, this is testing what you can prep for a hardcore run later. So right now what I'm doing is I'm pretty much just going through like just a normal game mode. I've already done a permadeath run. Well, I'm doing a permadeath run. But when I was doing it, I realized there's a lot of stuff that I just I don't know, you know, and it'll just be harder to do the permadeath run if I don't have knowledge on the game, right? And instead of just looking at videos, I'd rather just experience it myself. So we got this going on. And then after this, I'll be playing the Neo 3 demo. But I wanted to get some runs in on this game. This game's actually a lot of fun. Super chill. Like, it could be stressful depending on what you're doing, but for the most part, it's like a game that you could just sit back, kind of enjoy the scenery, and I guess the way you could compare it to is like Only Up, but less stressful because you don't fall all the way to the bottom of the mountain. Climbing's a lot better. It's not so janky. Look at this. Wow. And the goal of the game is to reach the summit, right? I don't know what the summit looks like yet, though. The hardcore run will be it'll be released later this week. You didn't know I multi-stream? So I've just recently started multi-streaming because I need to get my watch time up in YouTube. I need to get 4,000 watch hours, and live streams on YouTube help out with that. Yeah, it does require some focus, man, for sure. But it's fun. You know, I don't. So I could climb this pillar right here. Climb this pillar, run across and jump like some cliffhanger stuff. But I want to just kind of climb up here. Dude, honestly, Neuro, I'm glad you're on YouTube, bro. I'm going to climb this side here. I'm glad you're on YouTube because on, you know, Twitch, you don't really... Twitch doesn't really do anything for you. At least on YouTube, you know, by watching, you're adding to that watch time, right? So thank you for being here on YouTube, bro. You don't even, a lot of times you don't even have to watch. You can kind of just leave it up in the background and it'll do more for YouTube than leaving a lurk on Twitch ever will. Oh, you know what? I didn't drink any water, bro. I do wish that the game had a little more music so it's not so silent in the background. Reminds me of the long dark graphic title. Graphics a little. Yeah. It does. It's kind of like they went with like an artistic vibe instead of a realistic vibe, which I'm kind of digging it. You know what I mean? You ever tried rock climbing in real life, bro? There's like a few rock climbing gyms I've been to, and man, it is a workout, man. But you see the people that are really good at it, and they really do what this girl's doing. Like, they be grabbing these little cracks on the wall, and it's crazy. Okay, I need to step my feet up a little bit here. Oh, yeah. See, dude, man, thank you for watching on YouTube, bro. And if you're ever streaming on YouTube, let me know. I'll go ahead and watch you there as well. Because I don't like watching on Twitch, to be honest. And I have Twitch Turbo, but I feel like I support more if I'm watching on YouTube because I know that I'm helping their watch time. As opposed to Twitch, if I'm just lurking, it's really just a lurk, really. There's like nothing. You get nothing out of a lurk. Absolutely nothing. 1 cent on an ad, you know what I mean? I gotta hurry up and get up there before I get dehydrated. How close am I? Ooh, I'm gonna have to get here to this little pillage and start drinking water. All right. Come on, climb up.
Oh, yes.
Have you tried the Neo 3 demo yet? It's a pretty good... The demo's free, by the way, if you ever want to try it. And it's a pretty long demo. It's like 8 hours worth of gameplay. and I suggest you should try it if you plan on getting the game. If you don't really plan on playing Neo 3, then maybe not. But honestly, you'd be missing out, man. The game's worth it, bro. I got an Arc Raiders stream coming up on Tuesday. And I actually, damn, what are you doing? Look at, she's all. All right, come on. What is she doing? What is she? Yeah, it's Neo. It's Nioh. It's a Souls-like game. All right. And the demo is, it's like an 8-hour long demo. It's good. It's good. Gotta drink some water here. Dang, where do I actually want to go though? It probably go here. It's like already getting night and like there's storms and stuff, so I want to get into a bivouac site before like it rains or anything. What's crazy is how simple this game is, but at the same time it's not, if that makes sense. What are we doing with my leg here? Alright, now I gotta start moving either to the left or right, and I think I'm gonna go to the right. Do they use random generation for cliff surfaces? That's a good question. I don't believe they do, but at the same time, they don't limit where you can climb either. Like if I want, I could have went around the mountain and climbed on that side. So like the game tries to structure it to where you can kind of climb where you want to climb, if possible. Now it's gonna be on you to like, shoot. I might have to put one of these things down in case I fall here. It's like on you if you want to like try and climb that surface. A lot of the surface you can't climb, right? Like if I try to go straight up here on the left, there's not much to grab onto, so I'll definitely fall. But as long as there's like cracks, like if I wanted to, I could have went over here to the right side of the map or the left side and climbed that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm just right now what I'm climbing is what I think is going to be the not the easiest, but like the safest, right? The safest route. As you can see, I'm slipping, but I put a baton in the wall. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. And with that baton, if I fall, it's like a checkpoint. It'll save me from falling my death. In the hardcore mode, you don't get those, so you just fall. Come on, get around. There she goes again, doing crazy stuff with her legs. Okay. We're almost done with this section here. Dang, I feel like I need to climb on the left more. Yeah, it's a stake, but for some reason they call it a baton in the game. Like it's Piton is what they call it. Yikes! Oh! Ugh. All right. Well, that saved me. See, and this is why I don't like the automatic, like, selection thing. I like to choose my limbs. I'm pretty sure I said that already, so I'm repeating myself. My bad. But every once in a while, bring my legs closer. Let's get to the basics here, all right? Let's make sure we're actually grabbing onto cracks. You don't think you've seen me play a roller game before? So for a long time, I didn't have an Elgato, and it was just too complicated to stream from my PlayStation. So I honestly play a lot on controller, but I only play single player games. Anything that requires me to like shoot, I prefer mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah. Whew.
And honestly, with how like video games are coming out on PC, I honestly am planning on playing more console games, because at least on console they come out optimized for the console. For example, Neo 3, I know the demo for Neo 3 is really good on console. I don't know how it's going to perform on PC, right? And the problem is with PC, they're trying to release games for like a large like group of people, and when they do that, the games don't always come out optimized for what we currently have. A lot of the times it's going to be optimized for the highest end graphics card that is available, right? I have a 3080 Ti. My games are starting to now be like almost a base requirement, you know what I mean? So with that, it's like, well, you know, I know that all the games that are coming out for PS5 are meant to be played at whatever specs the PS5 has, right? So I will be playing a lot more PS5 games. However, oh, let's go ahead and climb up here. All right, so we made it. Okay, we're gonna drink some water. Looks like my character's a little hungry. Let's fill my bottles up. Okay. We gotta look for like a camping site. No, I saw it. Yeah, you said it was getting embarrassing. You're not gonna stream anymore until you have a better PC. Yeah.
Are you ready?
And that's
for
pretty much
camming?
what brought up my. That's when I reread it is what brought up my thought process about why I'm playing more console games. Oh, that was just a training. That was just a training. That wasn't even. We gotta climb this bad boy. You play on a 1650? Yeah, bro. Yeah, so you probably feel it worse than me. You know what I mean? Mandatory warm-up. See, I didn't even make it that far into permadeath yet. My dog's trying to sniff my face for some reason. Dang. How's Arc Raiders been for you, bro? You been doing any of the solo versus squads? The reason I like solo versus squads, bro, a lot of people hate it. And I'll tell you what I like about it. Because, you know, I'm sure you heard what everyone hates.
Play the message.
Hey,
Hold on,
it's
right after
Naomi.
this.
Just making sure you got this before you're too high up. I wanted to say, be careful. You know I always worry. Watch for the snakes, the drops, the loose holds, the cold, your food supply, and so on and so forth. Also to say that I'm always with you, you know? She says.
You're
from her
talking about off
couch.
the grid.
Anyways, that's all I had, sweetie. Hang in there.
Good thing you don't know about the bears. You wouldn't have let me leave.
So this game kind of has a story. It's not really like story focused. The story is like you're like this world-renowned climber, and you're trying to climb to the top of the mountain there, and you pretty much went on your own and like left people without knowing what you're doing, you know. But they found out, and they want you to kind of report on it, pretty much.
You up? Time to go. Could you also pack up the tent, please?
Yeah, so Bird City, I played a little bit of Bird City, and the solo versus squad, the reason I like it is because you don't have to guess anymore.
All right.
You don't have to say, okay, is this guy friendly, or, you know, am I being an asshole for killing him? You know what I mean? You could just kill or knock out raiders, and I think that's why I like it. There's no question. And sadly, man, I think I'm gonna be playing Marathon over Arc Raiders, and the reason being is because Marathon is tailored to PvP only. Like, it's got PvE aspects, but its primary focus is PvP, and like, you know how exciting that. Nothing makes your blood flow more than when you're in the middle of a match, looting something, and you hear people coming, and you know for a fact you're about to have to fight for that gear. Once you lose that aspect in the game kind of like, once you found out you can manipulate lobbies in Arc Raiders, the game just kind of not died for me, but it made me less interested in playing. I gotta be honest. That, and I have 800 hours in the game. So when Marathon comes out, it'll be something a little fresh. And then you know, I'll definitely be trying it. I don't think I'm gonna establish it as like a main game or anything, but I know that if I play Marathon, I know what to expect. I'm not expecting anyone to come in nicely and give me anything for free. They're coming to take my loot. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. Sometimes the way I walk on this thing, it's so funny. Like a spider. her arms are shaking though. It'll be nice to not even have... Wait, hold on. It'll be nice to not even have like friendly or don't shoot in the head. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes I feel bad. You know what I mean? A dude sneaks up on me. He doesn't say anything. He looks like he's about to do some damage. I take him out, and then next thing you know, he's like, "Come on, man. I was just, you know, I was just coming in here to pick up the scraps of whatever you left," or whatever he says, right? And I'm like, damn. Well, now I feel like a... Oh my god. Whew. You saw her. Her look was fading. She was about to fall, man. About to fall. Ooh. Dude, so have you been streaming on YouTube? If so, I need to know, bro. I'll watch you on YouTube from now on. Yeah, yep, everyone is. And honestly, man, I know that you originally came from console, but I think you've played enough PC games to realize that, or at least you had a PC long enough to see what extraction shooters are like, so you understand that you're not supposed to be friendly, man. Arc Raiders is just trying to tailor to a lot of people to kind of get them, you know, to play the game, and that's okay. But people, they ended up, you know, turn it into what it's not. Like, yes, the dev said, okay, the game is not primarily PvP, or it's just PvP is added like as a stressor. Yes, But what happened was the players ended up taking away that stressor completely. So it's non-existent, and now it's like, well, the game's supposed to be PvE anyways. No, just because you guys took away the stressor don't mean that's how it's supposed to be played. I'm still supposed to be stressed out, and if I get into PvE lobbies, I can immediately tell. There's no flares. The loot's gone. Usually when you play on PvE lobbies, it's hard to get loot because everyone's just running around grabbing loot. They don't care, right? And then you get the people, like I have 800 hours in the game, and you get people that just will sit there and tell you till you're blue in the face that that's not how it works, or not how something works when you've experienced it. And I'm like, all right, dude. I don't know. Just I've gotten in more arguments with people about Arc Raider stuff than I have about any other game I've played. Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the head. I feel like this game performs pretty well on the PS5. This game is called Cairn, right? Or Cairn, one of the two. But it performs pretty well on the PS5. I don't know what it performs like on the PC. But again, it doesn't look like it's like dramatically or graphically demanding. So all right, I gotta get my arms a little higher here. Okay, good. Let's get to this ledge here. Yeah, I'm addicted to loot and building my stash, so I've been in PvE lobbies, and I'm so bored now. I'm geared, ready to go PvP rest of the wipe though. Yeah, I still need like 1 million more, and then once I get that 1 million more, all I'm gonna do is PvP really, which I should have by Tuesday. Right now, my bot in the game is grabbing the baton and using it for scraps. It has like a built-in compost. Awesome. Self-screw and baton. Cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and trek this side of the mountain here. Look at this. I have to climb all of this. Wow. It looks beautiful, man. Look at this. You can't tell me this doesn't look amazing. Where did I come from? Let's look down. Yeah, Patan with a P. Sorry, my bad. This reminds me of a little bit of Death Stranding right here, this part. This game is $30 for anyone that's wondering. $30 on PS5 if you get the default version. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing on Steam, not sure. People report about 12 hours of gameplay if you do the regular, like the regular mode like I'm doing. I'm not sure what people have been doing for their permadeath runs, like how long. But this is also a game that people are trying to speed run. So because there's no restriction as to where you can climb, people are trying to see how fast they can reach the summit. And maybe that's something I get into later once I've played the game enough. Right now, I'm just focusing on the just the regular standard mode during the live streams. Off stream, I do the permadeath, and those videos will be posted on my YouTube for anyone wondering. But if I get into the speed runs, I'll have to do those live because obviously people will think you edited or something, right? speed runs might be something in the future. You know what I mean? For now, I just want to focus on what the heck is going on. I don't even know everything about the survival aspect of this game. I know that you have to eat, drink, put chalk, retape your hands, sleep in a bivouac site, worry about the weather. But I don't, there's like things about bears. Like, am I going to get attacked mid-climb? You know, I don't know. So, this is what we needed. We needed some music in the background, and I love it. Good job to the developers of this game. Wow. Just wow. I love it when a game comes out like this and it just looks good. No, I never watched the speedruns.
Perfect spot. Where do I start?
Let's see what I'm looking at here. Post about local wildlife. The common pipistrelle. The common pipistrelle is a small species of bats in the, I'm not even gonna embarrass myself with that word, but you know it's a long one, right? Family. It can be found in almost any habitat, from city to low mountain areas, usually makes home in dark places. Harmless, it may surprise unwary hikers by bursting out of caves. Okay, so we might get a little jump scared somewhere. Maybe. Who knows? All right, we got a poster on local wildlife, the mountain goat. Able to live in altitudes of up to 4,000 meters. The mountain goat is an incredibly agile species using the rocky terrain to evade predators. Its milk is rich in flavor and fat, ideal for braving the cold and altitude. So, are these like animals I can hunt? Warning sign. Kami is a type 4 mountain classified as extremely dangerous. High risk of falls, injuries, avalanches, strong winds. We strongly advise against attempting any ascent. Kami is reserved for mountain professionals with a valid permit. That's me. That's me. Word of advice. Pick up. Pika says the mountain is not a dumpster. Pick up your trash. Okay, there's a disappearing hiker. Okay, maybe we could. The name is a family of microbats, insect eating. Okay. But we have no further news on Anita, a bona fide sportswoman. According to her relatives, her absence was reported by her employer when she failed to appear at work. Anita has a slim build and is 1 meter, 1m80 tall. 1m80 tall. I don't know what 1m80 tall. 1 meter 80 inches tall. No, she can't be that short, right? That's 3 feet. Well, a little over 3 feet. I totally knew that off the top of my head and didn't look it up. Yeah, man. Me too. I knew that as well. I didn't learn that from you typing it from, you know. On the same page here. All right. Okay, so maybe I could find this person. 5 keys to be a better climber. 1 meter and 80 millimeters. I mean, 1 meter is just over 3 feet, though. That wouldn't make sense. You're telling me this woman's 3 feet? What is she, a toddler? All right, let's go ahead and progress here. Focus, channel your inner, better recover, burst, take advantage of energy peaks to climb the rocks as fast as a white tiger. Grit, strength your mind to disregard the pain, temperature, warm up from the inside. All right, cool. Those are, we're going to go ahead and set up a bivouac site here, because the real challenge is about to begin. Let's see what the weather is like. Sunny. Well, obviously it's gonna be the end of the night, but looks like we're having sunny weather so far, so don't have to worry about any rain or anything like that. Let's repair some batons. Can't repair any batons yet. Okay. Let's see what my fingers look like. Do they need to be taped? Excellent condition on both. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I mean, this has a little bit of blood, but I think we're okay. Oh, look at this. I'm wrapping it around my finger by rotating the left analog stick. Looks like she's got a little bit of blood, so I want to go ahead and wrap this up. But it said it was in excellent condition, so am I just wasting tape here? Wow. It's pretty intense to have to worry about my fingers. You love survival games, man? Yeah, me too, man. Actually, there's another survival game that I'll be playing. It's called Humanit Z, but that one's like an isometric survival game. I've already done a permadeath run. It's posted already on my YouTube too. That one was pretty fun. So I love survival games as well. My favorite aspect about survival games is I personally like to do permadeath runs on all survival games. But I will do things like this where I just want to learn the game. So every once in a while you'll see me playing without doing a permadeath run just to see like how the game is. My guy might be hungry. How can I cook again? Eat, grab, shake up the bag. So instant noodles. I swear those are cooked. Oh, right here. Cooked. Cook. Dandelion and some water. What do we make? Ooh, cooked dandelion. We're gonna consume this. For 3 minutes, something's happening. Not sure what. Let's get some... Where do I sleep? Wait. I'm gonna wait till morning. Is this morning? This really makes me want to replay The Long Dark. It's 10:41 a.m. I wanted to get an earlier start, but because I didn't, we need to get moving here. All right, so let's find a new spot to climb. I feel like if I can make my way, I want to make my way to that waterfall, right? Oh, this is the thing. Be careful of bears. You see this? Bears are out there. We see a bear, we might be in trouble. Tin can. Oof. This is what they're talking about. Stop littering. But I can go over my little thingamajig. Or do I have to do it this way? Oh, here it is. And I could hold triangle on this and it'll compost it. And that will help me like create batons later. I want to take it easy, you know, I don't want to go too hard. So I figure the less I have to climb, right? The better. The voice actor, yo, you know what? That was another good game that I don't think gets talked about enough anymore. The Mass Effect series. That was a great series. Plastic bag. Okay. I think I want to try and climb up here in between. Yeah. That's what we're going to try and do here. Whoa. What's the camera angle here? Sometimes she doesn't grab onto things. Now, if I did, do you think I could just shimmy across? Let me try something. I wanted to see if this is close enough to where I could do like the splits. Here we go. When she chooses what she wants to move, it looks ridiculous. Yo, you're thirsty already, girl? Damn. It's a sign of diabetes. Put your leg down there. Sometimes I think she's actually grabbing something and she's not. We're gonna have to get to the top here to kind of to feed her some water and stuff like that. Come on, don't fall now. Don't fall. Do not fall. Do not fall. Bitch. All right, well, guess we could drink water now.
Sorry, ladies. Not the pretty flower you're looking for.
Crossed out map. If you're here because of this filthy map, turn back. You're not welcome. There are traps. What?
Promise, if I run into a bear, I won't mention your cave.
What? Look what I found. Oh, it's some kind of a smoker. Oh, we're in a beak. Oh, don't get stung, man. Okay. Got some mushrooms. I guess we're climbing here first. All right, so let's go ahead and do the manual climbs because the other ones get me killed more often than not. Not killed, but I don't get the right grips. See that? See that? I'm slipping. Let's reset. Let's reset. I feel like I could climb this part here, though. Like, I feel like that part is climbable, if anything. Maybe this. Let's try this. I was trying to grab that. It's not working though. All right, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, so what I want to do here, obviously put my left leg here. Grab the other arm. Play along this crack here. See if I could leverage my climb here. Come on. Get all the way up. All right, good job, good job. All right. Take a run and start. It's if I want to go that way. I don't really want to go that way. What's here? Sickening Slew, berry milk. Okay, so we got some stuff to add to our backpack, but we also have trash. So let's go ahead and send the trash to the compost. Why do we send it to the compost, you ask? Because if we send it to the compost, I can create new batons, if anything. I'm running low on water. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna eat a piece of chocolate right now. Okay. Eat a piece of chocolate. And we need to start looking for a place to climb, and I think it's gonna be over here. For those of you that are, yep, I guess I'm gonna have to do a running start. Woo! Woo!
Hey Arthur, this is Chris. So, do you ever respond to voicemail? We have no way to know your location.
I almost didn't make it.
And the sponsors are breathing down my neck. I've been waiting for pictures forever. Can you at least confirm you've taken a few? It's hard enough for them to advertise your performance without any images. But if on top of that you're not giving any news, you know they'll start foaming at the mouth. Anyway, get back to me when you have a chance.
We're jumping across
I
this
hope
here.
everything's okay, and my messages aren't making you angry. No need to deny it, I'm starting to know you. I'm just trying to do a decent job is all.
Oh, you're gonna be so mad when you find out what I did to that camera.
Yeah, they're trying to sponsor me, but she kind of wants to do this without like the publicity. You know what I mean? She wants to just climb it for herself. Anyways. To think, as a kid, I used to climb random rocks and didn't think anything of it. But now, my goodness, I would not be able to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. I go to a rock climbing gym, but those are like set paths for you. It would be nearly impossible for me to hold my body weight up. Because I don't have the grip strength yet. You know what I mean? Come on. Just get it into the crack. Alright, let's rest up. Alright, for those of you that are wondering, the game is called Cairn or Cairn. It just released on the 29th, I believe. It's on Steam and it's on PS5. There was a demo out. I think the demo might still be available. Not sure if you want to try the demo for it. And I'm not sure how long the demo is for it. So, but the game is fun, man. The game is super chill, relax. What I'm doing right now is I'm prepping for, well, not prepping, but I guess we could call it prepping. We'll call it prepping for my permadeath run. I've already begun a permadeath run, so this is just to like supplement it, so I could kind of learn what I'm actually putting myself through here. And then, you know, hopefully I could actually, the goal is to complete the climb with a permadeath run, and eventually, depending if I'm still interested in the game, obviously, I would like to attempt a speed run at climbing the mountain on a permadeath run. I don't know if that'll come into fruition, but, you know, hopefully, depending on how interested I remain with the game after a couple climbs, it's in our foreseeable future. So we got about, let's see, we have about an hour left of Cairn, and then we'll be switching over to Neo 3, the demo for Neo 3. So, and this VOD will be up. If you didn't catch the beginning, I will leave it up so that way you can see how it all started. We need to find a bivouac site. Okay, I see one over there. All right, it's already getting dark. Ideally, I would like to find a place with some water, and that's why I was headed towards that little waterfall thing. All right.
Oh, look at you. Your circuits are frozen. Where did you come from? All the way up there? And you're getting back down?
Mm-hmm.
By yourself?
That means that the climber's no longer with us. That's my assumption.
All right, let's go. There's nothing we can do for him. We'll see if we can pick him up on the way back. Poor bag of bolts.
Or a bag of bolts, he says. What's this little bird's nest thing? Let's look at this. Bear-proof box. Climbing tape. Curie strips. Some. Oh. Okay, we gotta open up my bag real quick. We gotta get rid of some garbage here. Compost. Bam. Oh. More here. What's this? Plastic wrap. Let's get rid of that. Broken camera. Hey, we're getting rid of the camera. Okay. The camera's broken. We don't need it. 16:45, which is 4:45 p.m. Set up a bivouac. I want to try and leave early in the morning. Get like a nice little 7 a.m. run going or something. We're gonna sleep first. Tonight. She was doing push-ups. It confused me. I thought she was gonna wake up. It's raining out there. We're gonna have to look at the weather. We're gonna have to look at the weather here. It doesn't show for rain, so now we're up early enough. We can get some food in our system. Cooked noodles. Go ahead, get the food in us. We need something for water. Okay. What am I about to make? Mushroom milk? Let's see what happens if I make mushroom milk here. Cooked mushrooms. Bowl of mushrooms. Creamy. Hey. We're gonna store that for later, actually. I'm gonna eat that right now. But I am gonna have to drink this tea, probably. Now let's head out. I should be well rested. Get out. Day 2. 10:59 a.m. I'm just a late starter, I guess. Lazy lady. I say that as she's climbing. Doing a lot more than what I'm doing. Imagine how many calories you burn doing this, dude. I made you miss bird sitting. My bad. My bad. I need to get to where there's water. I have an idea. I have an idea. The plan is for me to use one of my batons and rappel down to grab some of this water down here. What is this? Why did I think that was a snake? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. That's just a skeleton.
Friend. Sometimes you come for the mountain. Sometimes the mountain comes for you. Looks like it was her turn.
This was Gabriel. So this person had another person with them. A map was included with the letter. The shelter looks just right for a few days stay. Plus has a great view. Okay, so darn, huh? Look at this, look at this. What happened?
No.
I didn't die, did I? Okay. All right. So I guess that was a horrible plan. That's not gonna work. Black 6 actual. Yo, shooter, bro. My friend, if you're gonna be hanging out for a little bit, you mind hanging out on YouTube, bro? Mind hanging out with me on YouTube for the watch time, brother? Shoot, I need to drink something. Dang. Okay, how do I use the chalk again? Do I have to be climbing for that? Yo, what's up, shooter? Hey, shooter, do you actually... I gotta ask you this, man. Do you actually have Arc Raiders, or are you always trolling when you say you have it? Everyone, please like the live. Yes, please like the live. If you haven't liked it already. Move your left arm over, please. Just because, bro, once you don't really play new games.
Right on.
That's why. You play like the same game for years on end. Climbing in the rain makes your grip weaker in the wet. Climb cautiously or wait for better weather by resting. I can't rest because I don't have water. I have to get to the top of this to get water. Come on. Can you think about what you're telling me to do? Get up there. Come on. If you actually do got the game, we should get some games in, bro. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, can you put your foot in a crack or something, lady? Oh, no wonder. Your left arm. All right, I'm gonna just put a baton here. Perfect, perfect. Just in case. This is getting a little scary here. I'm not gonna lie. And why would it start raining right now? All right. Obviously, I gotta slide more over to reach this. Bam. Now my legs should be able to go here. Let me go buy the game. You see what I'm talking about? You don't even have the game, bro. I won't be playing it today though, so don't rush, bro. I probably won't play it till I'll probably play it tomorrow or Tuesday. Tuesday I'll be playing it for the live stream I'm doing. Bro, what am I supposed to climb here? I picked the worst. Alright, we're gonna have to traverse to the right somehow. Don't slip.
Yes.
Put your legs where they're supposed to be, woman. All right. It's been years since M4 has invited me to something. Bro. It's been years since you played video games, dude. For the longest time, you got rid of your console, didn't you? All right. I'm doing some advanced rock climbing tactics, ladies and gentlemen. You only see this kind of climbs in the movies. Specifically, probably Cliffhanger. How high up am I? Let's set another one of these. Yeah, my permadeath run. I don't know how long I'm gonna last on my permadeath run, but I have the beginning of the series posting coming up. This isn't a permadeath run. This is just learning how to play, pretty much. For those of you wondering. Get your... Bro, what are you doing, woman? Okay, I gotta get my other leg over here. Oh, my goodness. She's running out of water. I got extra grip now. What? How is she holding on?
Great.
Wow, what a legend. She might just be Spider-Man. That's a technique you only see professionals do. So don't try it at home.
Okay. Good.
Moving on up. Yeah, we used the chalk for this last little bit of climb because my guy is getting thirsty. My character. She loves having her legs crossed too. Alright. Woo! That was crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
All these peaks. Like familiar faces.
All right, so there's a bivouac site. Where's the water? Where is the water? This is gonna be a problem if I don't get water. Looks like there's a little cave there. Let's go in there. What even is this? The game's called Cairn. You pretty much are rock climbing. That's it. So rock climbing simulator. It's a survival rock climbing simulator. And the main goal is to reach the summit. I'm only going to be playing this for another like 30 minutes. And then I'm switching over to Neo 3. The demo. Because that's a game that I'll be playing as well. You know, it's funny. I have not watched a guy climb the skyscraper, but because I'm playing this game, I do feel like watching it. Okay, I filled up my water. A cooling pot. Okay, so we're finding some loot. Finding some loot around here. Now, when I switch over to Neo 3, unfortunately, I am going to end the stream so I can have 2 separate VODs up on YouTube. If I don't, it'll combine the VODs, and I don't want to mix up the Neo 3 analytics with the Cairn or Cairn analytics. So I'll be ending the stream, starting it back up with Neo 3, new thumbnail, new title, all that stuff. So do I want to stop here? I think I just save it just in case. I don't really create a bivouac site. I don't think we need it. Maybe we eat though. Sickening slop. Let's get that shit out the way. That's a MRE. That's that veggie omelet MRE I just ate. So it says that my... What is it ready for? Okay, my hands are still in excellent condition. Okay, maximal grip strength. Look at the weather. Sunny. It's about noon. So we can probably still climb. I could just sleep wherever. Okay, we don't want to sleep too long. Burning daylight here, all right? Looks like somebody tried climbing this right here and failed. Let's see what's around the mountain before I decide where I'm going to climb. Oh. Okay, so blue is easier, red is medium. Obviously, we're gonna go blue, right? Black is, you know, harder. Is there a yellow here? Green. We want green. Let's do green. We don't want to make anything too difficult. I saw something down here. I want to just check it out real quick. Garbage. Trash can. Free music. Cave below. Okay. The reason why I wanted to grab this stuff is so I could grab the junk, send it into the compost. Tea bag. Okay, okay. How do I make chalk? Okay. Oh, collect chalk. Look at that. All right, so remember, it's shoulder. No! 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 No!
Definitely not this way.
Why? There we go. Obviously not that way. Didn't you just see how we tumbled? It's starting to get cold. Hey, look how bloody I'm getting. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. And my hands are getting bloody. My feet are bloody. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie, but you need to bring your legs close together. Come on. Whew. Whew. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It was getting a little scary there for a second.
No, come on!
All right, so we're gonna have to recalculate this. Because what are you doing? If I can grab the corner of this. Come on, Spider Woman. Come on, grab that. Darn. All right, we're gonna give up on that route. That route is not working. And her legs are just doing whatever they want. Let's go back to the basics. There we go. Yeah, we're up. We're up.
Bring me the pittons.
Pittons, pittons. That's how it said. Pittons. I was calling it pitons. Oh, there's a bivouac site here. Okay. Okay, okay. If I could just use this crack that I'm standing by to traverse until I have, yeah, that'll work. But you gotta put your finger in the crack, ma'am. What? Where are you going? Wow. Wow. Ah! All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it here. Okay. I just don't want to climb that stuff again right now. And I've got only about 20 minutes left on this. So what I'll do is I'll cut it here. Neo is going to be live here shortly. I do have to end the stream just so that way it creates a separate VOD. I just have to do 2 things. So give me a few minutes, 15 minutes max. I have to take the dogs out and I have to use the bathroom, get more coffee, and then I'll be ready for the Neo stream. But hey, for those of you that were here, I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are really helping me out by just sitting here. Even if you're not typing, you're just lurking. Thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. I'm going to leave the VOD up for other people that missed the stream. They can go back and watch it. We got a few things if you're not going to be here for Neo. Hi, my headphones are not working. Can you reply in chat? No, I cannot reply in chat. Anyways, so there's a few things. I will be doing Arc Raider stream on Tuesday. I will also be doing a Neo stream later on today. If you're not interested in any of that, that's okay. I will be releasing the Permadeath videos for this game later this week. And there's a few other things, so make sure you check the community post. I did post my new schedule there, so that way you know exactly what video will be released on what day, so that way you can keep track of what day you want to watch whatever, so that way you're not getting every notification. All right, Sunday Arc Raiders video, Monday Code Vein 2 video, and so on and so forth, so that way you're here for the content that you came to see. Lana Bell 909. I am going to not, like, how do you expect me to be streaming, typing in chat at the same time? Like, why would I respond to you in chat? Because your headphones are not working. I don't want to sound like a dick, but you're asking for something ridiculous right now. Your headphones are not working. I don't know what to tell you. Turn on the captions. Anyways,